And we are live. Okay, let's go. Box one. What is going on? Can we get this out of the way? You there? Or is it just me looking at myself? Raw, Omega, C Nash. It's gonna be a more casual stream today. It's number 64. Got collector's rare. Again, I'm not sure what's with the lighting today, but yeah, the collector's rare looks so much better. Maybe it's just the angle. First prismatic. Dingersu. Just realized the camera's like not straight. Nothing. Oh shit. Okay. Omega. Cyber and ooh, secret rare primite. Loady load. Loady load. It's a good one. You know, I've received like a few offers for like the primite cards in PSE, but they've all been like pretty low ball offers. Not sure what's up with that, but chaos and ooh, Cyber Dragon. Overframe. Don't recall if I pulled it the last time. I feel like I didn't, but maybe I did. Don't actually remember. If I did, it's probably already in the binder, so I won't remember. I won't be able to check until like a bit later. And this definitely will be the last like limit collection I'm gonna open for a while. Okay, this one's like a bit harder. Flute. Seventh Tachyon. side frame. Ironically, both altis were side frames. Like noticing a few more weirder patterns, like this second opening that I did to the first one, right? That's the collectors. It is. I have no idea. So shy one prismatic. No, no. We already opened the prismatic out front, so nothing left. Let's go quick. It's already a much slower opening than yesterday's one, but still. Monarch, drill beam. All right, first box down. Clear this out of the way. Second box. Okay. Oh, this mic is like super in my face today. Is this getting in the way? I think this is slightly better for me. Cerberus, Nash. Oh, blue eyes. Nice, nice. I've already... Now I have a spare blue eyes because like the previous opening I just used it all in my binder, right? To fill up the whole page. So finally had spares. This is Ecclesia? I think so. And another side frame alti, like ugh. Let's see. That's how there's a Dragon Link card, right? Collectors. Albes to go with the Ecclesia. Did you just drop me a message? I can't see. Don't have the WhatsApp open. That's the Kaiju. Starving Venom. Oof. Okay. That's our Prismatic, Ultimate Slayer, and ooh, one of the Shizu. Is this Keldo? I think it's Keldo, right? Don't think I pulled Keldo the last time. Or maybe I did. No, I pulled all of them, right? Yeah. Prismatic. Side frame. That's a nice pack. I'll save that one. Okay. The secret. It's this weird evil eye thing. Alti. Seven Tachyon. There's a prismatic. Ooh. This is the rocket card, right? That one we didn't pull the last time, so that's something new for once. It's not something that I want, but it's something new. Thank you guys for joining. This is the second case that we're opening for Rivals, just for the heck of it. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining me. For some reason, the resolution doesn't look that great on my screen. Pretty sure I had it HDR, but it's attacking C. Oh, I guess in the OCG is G, right? Okay. Last pack of our second box. It's probably going to be nothing in here. Yeah, drill beam, secret rare. And yeah, that's our second box down. We'll save the special packs for last. Let's go. Third box. Almost dropped it. Like I always do. Not to worry, guys. This is a no scissors stream, so no scissors. Other than when it comes to well, I should probably sleeve this up. Give me a moment here to sleeve it up. Not the prismatics. There's no value in that, anyways. Let's get this one sleeved up. There we go. And one for Cyber Dragon. Lovely. Is that neat enough? This is a OCD stream, so if I spend too long, I apologize in advance if I spend too long like arranging things. There we go. Almost forgot where I left the packs. Another Blue Eyes and Cyber Dragon Secret Rare. This is actually a nice pack. I think I have all of these already for my collection, but spares are always welcome. Collector's Rare C number 104. Nothing too spectacular, I think. The only ones I think that have value are like the Primite ones. Caldo? Okay, that one's not coming out. Ugh, completely destroyed the pack. Ooh, that's our prismatic right off the bat. Nightmare Phoenix is not a bad one. Like, at least it's a card that you could consider playing, right? It's not a great card. I don't think there's a lot of money in it, but still. It's not about money, especially when you spend as much as I have on this set. Got a side frame. So yeah, we are shy our overframe. Collectors number 64. And yeah, we are significantly slower today than yesterday, but I don't know, engine's not quite started yet today. Okay, all T, welcome to the labyrinth, I think. I think that one's actually not too bad value-wise. I know the prismatics got a bit of money in it. That's fine with me because I have no intention on keeping it anyways. Raw, got the Monarch, anticlimactic. Still, Let's see. Overframe has somehow managed to be in the lower half of the pack, which is, or in the box, which is usually quite rare. There it is. It's the trap, sadly. That one's got no money in it, but we'll sleeve it up still. This is the one that I think lets you like synchro or something, right, on the opponent's turn. Or is it exceeds? I'm not sure. So nothing left in the box, so let's just quickly run through it. Oh. Ooh, a low queen. It's an interesting card that they reprinted, the lower queen, because like it wasn't even like viable to start with, so I'm not sure why they did it. Clear Wing. That's the one that we pulled the Grandmaster the last time. I don't think we'll be lucky enough to get a second GMR this time, but we'll see. We didn't get one in the hero set, but that's fine. Okay, let's go here. Just cut myself somehow. Cheap viewers. Yep, not paying for that. Not too keen. Alright. Next box. Got Deep Ice. Really cut myself there. Not sure how that happened, but Retaliating C, that's number. Or is it attacking C? It's attacking C, right? Or is it retaliating? I can't remember. They all look alike. Our collector's rare is another Chaos CX Nash. Getting a lot more repeats this time, I think. Gamma. That's the Dragon Link card. Where are we at? Fourth box. Prismatic is Typhon. So that will go nicely with our Zeus that we pulled yesterday. So now we've officially pulled both, I think every single chibi in Prismatic, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure if I keep all of them, but we'll see. Raw Nightmare Phoenix in Ulti. That's a nice one to pull, actually. Okay. Lower Queen. That's Keldo. I'm quite sure it's Keldo, right? It's not Kelbeck. Kelbeck's the one with the big eye in the middle, right? Nash, Lady Labyrinth, Typhon, Chibi. So we are packed box 4, so we're missing our overframe. Load, it's an ulti, right? Yeah, nice. Wonder what that would have been like as a collector's rare. And also somehow we've managed to hit like a few boxes in a row where the overframe is like in the last few packs. So that's interesting. If I remember correctly, the last time it was just all in like the upper half. Now they're all in like the second half. Drill beam, no. There we go. That's the rebellion exceeds monster of the right 4 heavenly dragons or whatever it is. So let's sleeve that one up. I didn't sleeve them yesterday, I'm aware, but still. Ultimate Slayer, Chibi. Okay, that pack like completely shredded itself, like unbelievably so. Hold on, let me just adjust myself a bit. Try and make myself more comfortable. Light Swan. Last pack. I think we pulled everything out of this pack, but I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, there we go. There's nothing there. Okay, box 4 done. Let's move on to our 5th box. Give me a moment to sort this out. Alright, like I'm like taking way too long to do this. Again, this is an OCD stream, so I apologize in advance. But yeah, I have to get this like out of the way so that be easier for me to toss it all out later on. Alright, box 5. I still have no idea what to do with all the bulk. Like, there's so many. I opened so many cards like recently. A shit ton of bulk. I don't know if you can see it. I don't think you can because my chair, like I'm in the way, but right behind me is like all the bulk and it's like it's literally all over. This one's a beautiful secret, right? The Crimson Dragon. Let's see. Drill Beam Secret. Not Secret, but Ulti. So we're missing Raw, and then we got a full set of. We got one of each in Ulti, right? Borrow. Oh, Another one? Another one? What the hell? Uh, that's unfortunate. This is not like the most useless one to pull, but it's definitely not like the greatest, right? So that's our first repeat already. I think we got one repeat a lot earlier today than we did yesterday as well. So not looking fantastic, but we'll see. All right, so we're not gonna get anything too crazy other than the prismatic. So we can just speed up just a little bit more. Ooh, 7 tachyon. This time around the prismatic's pretty late. Typhon. Am I not mistaken? Did I? I didn't pull the prismatic yet, right? Yeah, it's shockingly late actually. There it is. Ooh, this one's got some value, I think. Let's seal, not seal it up, but sleeve it up. Very nice. Then we've got the Abyss Dragon as well. So yeah, this time around definitely nothing left. So let's just rip it open quick. Yep. Okay. So next one done. Box number 6. Here we come. Why is the doggies barking? Don't think my wife is home yet, so it shouldn't be that. Is it a dinner time? No, it's only 4, so not sure what's up with that. Okay. Nightmare Phoenix, secret rare. Ooh. It's one of the White Forest cards, right? That's our prismatic. Last one was like right near the end. Now it's right at the front. It's interesting. Okay, nothing there. I like how the notification is like very high UV on the PC, and I'm like, is UV really the problem? Isn't it the haze? Another Welcome to the Labyrinth. And a chibi lady labyrinth to go with it, which is nice. Borrow. I guess it's a good thing that they made Primites like in higher rarity, right? I think previously they were just commons. Got Nash, Typhon, and Drill Beam secret. I guess they had to release like Primites because they released Blue Eyes cards here, right? What's the reasoning behind that? Allure Queen and Chaos End. I would like to pull the Chaos N as like a prismatic for the collection. Then I can change my binder. Ooh. This is Starving Venom. Of the whole, what? Heavenly Four Dragons. Alright, so we pulled both the prismatic and the overframe, so we're just gonna rush through the next few. Synchro Rumble. That's the flute. Seven Tachyon and Gamma. Yeah, that's just the helper and the dogs having a argument outside. Synchro Rumble. Goes in match, secret. And yeah, so pack 6 down. We're on to pack 7. Okay. Nope. Come on, GMR. You pull a second GMR from Rivals, like that would be the dream. Or Blue Eyes. I wouldn't mind a Blue Eyes. Lady Labyrinth. Future Fusion. Right, I might do something I've never done before and like actually keep some of the cards on stream. Just because I wouldn't say the setup is bad, but it's like starting to pile up. That's our prismatic at the back. We have Albus. Is this Albus? Fallen of Albus? Or is this Elberth? It's Albus, right? GB Albus. I'm pretty sure this is a good one to pull. So let's get this guy sleeved up. And we'll move on. Oh my god! What the fuck? We did it! We did it, guys! We pulled it again! Live! Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh, hold on. Holy shit! Guys, what the... Guys, we did it! Japanese print Grand Master Rare. What the hell? Holy shit! Okay, guys. We are rolling in the... I can't believe it. It pulled a second one from Rivals. Alright, so let me just get this into the top loader real quick. Cyber and Dragon too. That's insane. Alright, so Heroes was not as nice to me, but like Rivals is like the the set for me here. Holy cow. There we go, guys. Japanese print, Cyber and Dragon. Ah, so beautiful. Holy cow. You know what, these guys need to, the packs can move aside. Holy shit. Holy shit. Sean, are you in here? Dude, you're not here? Oh my god. Japanese print, GMR, Cyber and Dragon. That's insane. That's freaking insane. That's freaking insane. I can't believe it, dude. You know what? I'm not gonna reply the text just yet. Yeah. Oh, I had to tell him, dude. Oh, beautiful. So freaking beautiful. All right. You know what? It's gonna be all downhill from here. But who gives a shit? We pulled a GMR again. Dude, I need to stream all my openings from now on, man. This is like the luck for like pulling it like live is insane. Holy cow. Like yesterday's one, I wasn't live for the most part. But yeah. Oh god. Dude, why were you not in here? We were supposed to be in here. Okay. Alright. Blue Eyes. Phantom Beast. Dude, I can't believe it. And it's the insane number too. This is money right here. This is money right here. Like, holy cow. I'm like freaking high right now. Oh my god. I can't believe it. Dude, both live streams for Rivals have been absolutely insane. Just like absolutely insane. I can't believe this shit, man. Oh. Dude, it's a shame there weren't more people in here, like just now. Got the ulti trap. That's nuts, man. So beautiful. So freaking beautiful, man. Honestly, like we can't expect any more from this pool. To be very honest, we like peaked right at the start. But you know what? Let's just keep going. We might pull like a couple more like beautiful PSEs and stuff. So, that's pretty exciting. So we're not gonna get another overframe, right? Because we pulled. Well, technically, it takes up the regular overframe slot, right? So in the set, so we are due 5 more prismatic overframes, which is insane. And then, yeah, my wife is gonna lose her shit when she sees this, but who cares? Japanese print. Oh my god. This should be worth quite a hefty amount, right? It's like lucky number. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I've actually made back money from both poolings if I sell both my GMRs, right? Which is kind of insane. Like all the value is in GMR, so yeah. Dude, I need to come out with like the most clickbaity, whew, clickbaity heading for the video when I upload it. I don't think anybody's gonna be like believing this shit, but like I don't know how many people actually like if I'm gonna get any more subscribers or views because like I think the last video I uploaded yesterday is like it's not tracking well at all, but who cares? It is what it is. Uh, whew, absolutely insane. That's absolutely insane. Can't believe it, man. Freaking GMR, and it's. I mean, it's not the most valuable GMR, obviously, but it's like a GMR is a GMR, right? It is one of a kind. We got a second Dingersu Chibi, which is like whatever, and yeah. Oh, that's right. We're in a new box now. Holy shit! I completely lost track of like where we are now. Alti lights on. Oh, these Japanese prints, man. That's our overframe. It is the rocket card, but that's fine because this one doesn't actually take up a PSE slot, right? The GMR doesn't take up the PSE slot, so we just still do 5 more PSEs overframes. So that's prismatic overframes, by the way. Dude, I can't believe it, man. Most like half the guys missed it, but yeah, that's. I can't believe he pulled the second one. That's like absolutely nuts. Chaos N. Oh dear. Yeah, sorry, this stupid chair is getting in the way. Side frame. Drill beam. Oh dear. Like this pack completely just shredded open. Like, God, can't believe it. Uh, that's a nope. Dude, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to maintain the energy like throughout this video because uh we kind of already pulled 2 GMR, which is like pretty insane to me. I can't believe we actually own 2 GMRs. That's like heaven right here. I might send them in for grading, I guess. Cyber and Dragon. Can't remember the full name of it. But yeah, we'll check it out later. Suburbs. Okay. That's pack number what? 8 down. We are 1/3 through the opening. Again, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on whether you want to stick around, we already pulled the GMR. The phone is blowing up here, but let's ignore that. Just give me a moment here. Hold on. Let's see here. Where is this guy? I know it's like super unprofessional, but like I need to. Yeah, let's just get that out of the way so that I don't have to stress out about that. Okay, dude, this is way. This is even more hype than the last one, though. Like it's Cyber End, as opposed to like the last one that we pulled. Japanese print as well. This one I would really consider keeping for myself. I really would. I got a long story to tell my wife later. She's gonna be like, obviously she's gonna do the classic wife thing, like, oh, why don't you just sell it? But yeah. Ultimate Slayer prismatic, nice. I think somebody wanted to get one for me, so I'll just leave that up for him. Nah, you know what? I won't. It's not like a super expensive card, anyways. Dude, can't. I'm still in shock, man. Like, I have no idea like how I'm gonna keep the energy up for the rest of this video because, dude, like, I was just thinking like how much I just blew on this set again, and I was like, it's not gonna be super worth. It's kind of a waste here. And then, you know, like in yesterday's video, I was just talking about, yeah, I'm just a collector. It's for fun. I love this, and it's true that I do. But I've actually kind of like, this is the reason why you love the game, right? This is why we all love Yu-Gi-Oh. Like, pulling the epic cards and all that is absolutely insane. Uh, oh shoot, the wife is answering. Oh, God damn it. Uh, Hold on, guys. Just 1 minute. Uh, Twitch. Okay. Oof. Yikes. I mean, everything's gonna not be hype after that, after the pull, right? So, like, the only way it could be hype is if it's like another GMR, right? But that's like, all right. So we got four more prismatics to pull, full arts that is. Again. Dude, Sean, are you not in here still? Where the hell are you? Gamma. Raw. Oh, dude. I'm not sure if you can see right smack in the middle. You joined too late. You joined too late. That's all I'll say. Nash, whatever. But yes, we did pull, by some miracle, we pulled a second GMR, which is like I don't smoke, but I'm very tempted to like buy a cigar right now. Abyss Dragon. Yeah, after that, I don't know. I'm kind of like burnt out already, out of energy. Like the the sugar high and then the crash afterwards. So energy levels a bit low, but like we're just gonna try and finish up. Okay, that's what, 8 9 pack, box 9. The funny thing was like when I first saw the case, I thought like, hopefully it's not one of those like repackaged ones or some shit like that. Or like resealed boxes or some shit like that. I was talking about it like for maybe in almost like half an hour in the last video, and then I wouldn't say it was a bad opening, but it was definitely like value wise the last opening was better, but for heroes the second opening was better than the first one. But this time round it's like this one's clearly headed in the right direction, right? That's the wrapper for that. Let me move that aside. Okay, let's go. Chaos N. By the way, this, if you want something from here, you gotta let me know in advance. It's not going to be the same print though. This one is Japanese print. The previous one was Asian print, so they might look a bit mismatched, right? Ooh! PSR flute or guiding. Very nice, very nice, very nice, very nice. That's one I like. That's one I like. Ooh. Ooh. That's a good one. That one is a good one. I'm not sure if it's worth a lot of money, but it's a good one. Ultimate Slayer. Also, some reason the light is a lot brighter today. I think I didn't do the settings quite right. Another Chibi Typhon. Second Chibi Typhon to go with our second Chibi Dingersu. Again, it feels like a lot more repeats this time round compared to last time round, but I don't know, man. Raw, secret rare. Goes in match, ulti. Wait, we already put both the PSE and the other thing, so we don't need to. Can speed it up a little bit. Obviously, there was a bit of a downtime because of the GMR, which obviously we had to take time to admire. So, right. So this is the first time I'm doing this, and probably the last time. But I'm gonna stack up the cards behind me just a bit so that I got more room to work. So let's do that real quick. Okay, so now we got more space to work. Nice. We are 1 hour in, so yeah, we're definitely a little bit slower than we were yesterday, but almost 1 hour in, so yeah, definitely a bit slower. Though normally it takes me 3 hours to open a case, but this time around is we've learned our lesson from the first couple, so we know how to open it a bit quicker than. Nope. But then again, that's expected. We already knew we pulled all the cards from the set, so yeah. Cyber End. Obviously, if it was Blue Eyes, I just like immediately give up. Right, I'm done collecting for the year. But still, looks like I gotta send a second card in for grading. Yeah, I gotta speed up just a little bit, cause I think my wife is expecting dinner stuff. So yeah, slightly over halfway, or under halfway rather. Secret Rare, Ultimate Slayer, Dingersu. Oh, overframe is the Borrowload Dragon. So we have 3 more prismatics overframe to pull, and then the rest is all up in the air, right? Oh, that's awful. How is it so bad? Jeez, my OCD is like kicking in now. Okay, whatever. We'll make do. Our prismatic is. Oh, I was hoping it was Blue Eyes. Welcome to the labyrinth. That one's a pretty good one to pull, actually. Actually, the prismatics this time around has actually been quite good. So yeah, definitely slightly more value. You're welcome, man. This one's definitely going grading, I think. Japanese print, quite a nice number as well. So compared to the last one, but I guess I'll send both in. Yep, 7. Isn't that insane? That's like one of the best numbers, I think. Yeah. Another cyber end, dude. We pulled that so early in this video too. It's not like the last one, so ugh. I'm not sure how the rest of this video like the dogs. How the rest of this like video is gonna look like, but whatever. 2 GMRs, man. I never thought I own 2 GMRs, but at this rate, like Rivals just seems to be like my set, you know. Yeah, nothing there. I might actually turn it in later for grading if I got time, because I'm like heading out with the wife for dinner. Not sure if she wants to drag her mother in it, but we'll see. So I'll be going to town, and I think Concept is nearby town, right? It's like somewhere near. It's like central area. So I might just swing by Concept if they open. I'll check it out later. Not sure if this better than Oxley. Yeah, okay. I don't know. I'll just go to concept. I'll take your word for it. Like I won't bother with Oxley or whatever. Then yeah, I think your friend popped by for a split moment. Credit card for mouse. I mean, unless my wife wants to pay, I don't bother with the mouse thing. I don't even have time for holidays, bro. Hold on, my this like massage chair seat thing is like the 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 armrest keeps popping up into like the more relaxed position, if that makes sense. Which is fine if I'm gaming, but I'm not gaming now, so let's see. Though you must admit, right? This time round the pulls are like significantly better than the last rivals. Even the GMR is better. I'm not sure if it's worth a lot, but I think at the very least 2 or 3, right? Okay, we are halfway. Again, I was like hoping that I would get like I showed you a few pictures of what looks like resealed boxes, and then I was thinking like, ugh, what if mine is resealed? So thank goodness, even if it was, they fucked up, right? So still pull a GMR. So I was like praying to the heavens that it wasn't, but luckily it wasn't, right? Or if it was, like I said, they fucked up. But you can't really kind of tell, right? Because the GMR takes out the regular slot for the overframe. So I guess it's harder to count that way, right? I don't know. Dude, if I can pull a blue eyes, I would both be extremely happy but extremely annoyed as well because I bought one, right? Like I have a flute on the way from Japan. That's our prismatic. Ooh, another lady labyrinth. This is like our third lady labyrinth. Yes, I have the sleeves here. Oh my god. Honestly, right, I might go and buy myself a nice dinner later. Just to reward myself for taking all this insane gamble. Spend so much money on this set. Should reward myself for my boldness. Technically, both GMR should I sell them? Kind of cover the sets. Kind of. But it depends on how much cyber N is worth, I guess. Because I paid like 6,000 for both of these for like the second round. But number 7 is like, would I even want to sell it? As a collector, isn't this like one of the best things that could happen to me? I literally don't have to spend money. It fell into my laps. Nope. Ooh. Yikes. Okay. It's gonna be anticlimactic box, I think. Almost halfway. I need to. I would say rush, but pick up the pace. By the way, is this attacking C or retaliating C or what the hell is this card called again? I have no idea what it's called. I know it's one of those like cockroach cards, right? Like Max C or whatever. Whew. For some reason, like I think also like I'm clearly the antagonist of like Yu-Gi-Oh as opposed to the protagonist. Cause even the Pride set, like I put two blue eyes in the Pride set compared to like the hero set, which I put like nothing, like nothing of interest to myself. That's weird. I never noticed, but the overframe, like the GMR, has like a bluish kind of tint to it, like on the hieroglyph, hieroglyphics, 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 whatever it's called. Right, it's like a bluish tint. And lucky number 7 too. Like, let's see if can pull anything else. Blue eyes. Other than blue eyes, I don't think there's anything else, right? Maybe Cyber Dragon. There's Gamma again. By the way, did you manage to get your dinner? You said you didn't have what you wanted, is it? How? Need to rearrange this shit properly. Seven Tachyon. Ow. Why do I keep hitting this thing now? McDonald's. You know what's funny? I was just like telling my wife I had like craving to go for McDonald's. The only thing is the nearest McDonald's to my place is like MOE building, which yeah, there's a ooh. This is new for me. This is new. Rocket, whatever it is. Still, McDonald's is not the worst choice. I have no idea where I'm going for dinner, by the way. My wife is talking about like going to town, so she said something like Suntec, and then I was like, ugh. Like, there's so many options at Suntec. I have no idea. Like, probably walk around for like 5 hours or something before she picks something, and then everything will be closed, so we end up eating like whatever's 24 hours. Worst nightmare. Flute. I guess I could, if I really wanted to, I could go to MOE building and have McDonald's, but it's not the most convenient place to go. I would go Star Vista, but I think like that one's full of church goers today. Synchro Rumble. See these Japanese packs, I don't know why, but they just like rip open so easily. I can't imagine why people are like using scissors. I know they say, oh yeah, less risk of damaging the corners, but like, is it really that difficult? Also, did you find out whether that video was a fake one? The GMR Dark Magician Girl. I feel like that one was a. Yeah, I also have no idea. I feel like it was an April Fool's video, but if that was real, right, that was like the most. That's even more painful than the original, if it was real. Like by a lot. 'Cause the curtain is worth so much more than the Dark Magician, right? Lord knows. So what is that mess that is hanging from the back? It's the binders. I was wondering what it was. Whatever this guy is, useless. Later we compare the two GMRs and see which one is actually nicer. Some people told me that the Asian print GMRs are easier to pull. To which I'm like, shouldn't the statistics be the same? Because it's like, you know, literally the same set, printed the same number of copies. Or is it just more people open up Asian prints than Japanese prints? Like everybody's just reselling Japanese prints. So you see it less. It sounds like a plausible sort of reason, right? Load. This Alti got so much texture to it. So nice. See my phone going crazy. I already know what that is, but I not gonna answer now. Ooh, okay. What is this again? Nova Neo Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon or some shit. That's not new, right? The last time we pulled it as well. So I think last time we pulled two of them, but I can't remember. Nightmare Cerberus. Chaos and that's the only like prismatic that I want to pull for myself. Chaos and that's like the last one I want to pull. That and Blue Eyes, but Blue Eyes again I already bought the one from Japan, so you'll see. lower queen. God, my dog is like going crazy today. Okay, we are almost down to what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 boxes left. Ten boxes and we are 1 hour in, so yeah, looks like it'll be 2 hour plus stream today. I wanted to game today, but then my wife decided like, oh, I'm gonna go out for dinner, gonna do this, gonna do that. So we'll see. Maybe with late night gaming, which is something I'm not sure I can physically do anymore, but can try. Flute. Future Fusion. Yeah, the sugar rush really hit me, so like energy levels are way down. Photon. Photon Dragon. I think this makes a playset already. Like, I think the last time we put two, right? So the full playset of overframes. I wonder if anybody will buy it or not. Not prismatic though. Typhon. I saw Arcade has a case for sale, by the way. Like 2008 is not like actually quite okay, but it's Asian print, of course, right? And you have to go all the way to Tai Seng to collect it. So I don't know if it's near for any of you, but like for me, it's the literal opposite side of the island. So, side frame gamma. The rest of this nothing already, right? So we just quickly go through again. Raw. By the way, if I do grade it and it doesn't come back 10, what do I do with it? I don't think it matters because again it's like one of a kind, right? Like every GMR is one of a kind. So if it's not a 10 and I don't like it, how? Is that a waste of time and money? Okay, 8 boxes left after this. So 2/3 done. Let's see if your theory about, or not your theory, but you know, whether you can actually pull a second GMR. That would be crazy, right? Two GMRs in one case. You said technically possible, right? So that would be crazy if it did happen. Whoa! What the fuck? Yo, this case is freaking lit, bro. This is the freaking case, bro. This is the freaking case, I tell you. The only way this case could have been better is like if it was like blue eyes in the GMR slot. But other than that, like this case is freaking fire, bro. Here I was thinking like regretting spending all my money somehow. Yeah, then put it in a top loader. Let's get this guy down here. There we go. Oh, dude, I just bought this card. What the fuck? I don't think anybody's gonna pay for it, right? Anybody want? Sell it at UUT price. Japanese print, huh? Not not what do you call that? Not Asian print, Japanese print. Dude, this case, right? Is like it's really like the Unity case that I opened. Not Unity, Pride. Right? Because the highest value was blue eyes and I put two in that. And then now it's like the highest value PSR and PSE and a GMR. Like this is literally one of the best case that I think, like best case scenario for me, right? Other than blue eyes as a GMR. Dude, if you're just targeting PSA 10, then you might as well just like go ahead and buy straight, right? But now I have a second. Now the problem is that I have a second, like blue eyes PSR, which actually is not bad because like I have. It sounds crazy lah, but I have to. I kind of need to, because I'll show you. Like I have like, can you see it? Like it's all displayed behind. That's one, and then I have one in binder. So like, I technically need two. So maybe I can just keep it. Uh oh. Is that my wife? I like how every time the dog barks, I assume it's my wife, but yeah. Anyway, I would assume the PSA 10s would be coming out quite soon, right? How this set is what, 2 weeks old at this point? 2 or 3 weeks old. Keldo. By the way, any advice on whether do I just pay for the advance, like like the fast grading, or no? I legit have no idea. I'm like very tempted to do it, but I have no idea. What is a good plan of attack for this? Just pay for fast. It's like 200 over dollar, right? Almost $300. Before we end, you have to make sure I open the special packs also. Like the last time, I almost forgot. But I think I pulled one of every card, right, for the extra pack the last time, so it doesn't actually matter. But these time ones, they're not like in stacks. Like they came loose, right? So we may not get one of every. Like yesterday's video, I had two Kurikaras, right, which is technically the best one to get, and no Dragoon again, which is super upsetting. What do you think? Or do you think like our dear friend on Carousel will be willing to buy at a half decent price? If I sell like 5,000, you think he'll take it? Is Cyber N even worth 5,000? I feel like it should be worth like close to that amount. It's not like the $10,000 cards, but it shouldn't be like the $2,000 cards either, right? Because it's Cyber N. Or am I like overvaluing like the nostalgia cards? I feel like I've seen Cyber N go for a bit more than the normal ones. Cyber Eternity, Collector's Rare. What's ironic, I feel like today's one is Japanese print. I mean, I know it is, but yesterday's one was like not. Yesterday's one was like Asian print, I think. Yo, thanks, man. This is like, and like, this set and streaming live is the way to go, I think. Because again, this is the second GMR we put live, as opposed to like just uploading a video onto YouTube. So you're very well. Really appreciate the thanks and all that. What is that? 400,000. So that's what, 4 grand, something like 4 grand. Under 4 grand. That's not worth too much actually, all things considered. So I guess overhyped. Oh god, I'm like, I can see my phone flashing like crazy now and then. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's my wife. Like, oh, are we going for dinner? 400,000. Yeah, that's like 4,000. Less than 4,000, I think. I can't do math right now. Like, same price as Get VLS PSA 10. Ugh. Yeah, but what if it's a PSA 10 Cyber N? Idea, right? Again, like, it's one of those that it's like the value may not matter because it's one of a kind. So the grading, or rather the grading doesn't matter because it's one of a kind. And it's not like, some random number, right? It's, yeah, exactly. PSA 10 won't affect the price much, but it is a good number. We're actually pretty lucky to get one of the better numbers. You, not this guy again. This is like the third one that we pulled, right? I think the last time we pulled two of these guys, and then now we're pulling a third. Or last time we put one, and then was it one or two? I don't remember. Yeah, I've seen this guy way too much, way too much. I kind of regret actually buying the singles now, because I'm technically pulling everything I want. The only thing that's missing now is It's like the deep ice. If I pull the deep ice now, I'll just lose my mind. Just sell everything. Already bought one. Ugh. Do you think I should send the blue ice for grading as well? Do I dare? Probably not. Too much of a coward. Haven't bought a single. Yeah, I mean it's technically too early to buy. I only bought it because like they had 15% off. My eyes are not like that trained for shit like that. Like I'm eating is 10, but like I don't know. Let's take a look. No, this is definitely not 10. I don't think I wouldn't call it a 10. It's a little bit white on the back, so still not bad to keep. Absolute worst case, I just sell it, right? As it is raw. Lady Labyrinth again. Way too many of these. Then later we take a look at, we compare both GMRs and see which one actually looks nicer. As much as I like Japanese print, I have a funny feeling that the Asian one might actually look nicer, which is kind of weird. I don't normally say that about like Asian print versus Japanese print. Okay, last 7 boxes. We are still missing. No, we're not missing anymore. So we either get another. We're just getting regular overframes, or we're getting GMRs now at this point. Which, since we already put one, I doubt we'll put a second. But it is what it is. You did say it's possible, right? So what's up with my doggy today, man? It's like 5 o'clock and he's like going crazy. It's too early for dinner, so not sure what's up. Why is this like so crooked? Again, OCD stream, so. Cyber and Dragon. Regular. Okay, let's do it like that. I don't suppose you want to sell me your BLS, by the way. But is it really worth 4,000 at this point? Like, I wouldn't. I still want to get one, but I can't find like a raw one that is like reasonably priced. The only raw ones I see online is like, I wouldn't say damaged now, but they're not. They're definitely not like mint. Cyber Eternity. Another Lady Labyrinth. Dude, this card like freaking loves me, man. This is number 4. Fourth Lady Labyrinth. Yeah, but it's like, ugh. I'm not gonna pay that much for it. It's as much as I like BLS, it's like I'm not gonna pay that much for it. Hopefully our Chaos Origins pool will be like as lucky as this. I'll just stream it live, I guess. It seems to bring a lot more luck. Nope. Do you think there's like some weird agenda by like Konami Japan to have better prints for their or better release? Like this box, the Japan print box, seems to have way more value than the Asian print box. The last PSA 10, no, the last one's for very recent. Yeah. I'm not gonna pay that much for it though. There's like no way. Yeah, but does that really matter, the serialized number? Like, do people actually care? Oh god, my phone. Blue eyes. How have I not pulled a single blue eyes in secret yet? That's so weird. Sun faded. Ew. That's like literally one of the worst cards to sun fade. To get like faded. Like normal monsters can't do them faded. It just becomes really, really, really bad. I saw there's a horror kitty that was sun faded, right? Going for like a few thousand. Oh really? Ew, definitely not gonna bother with that then. Okay, I need to reply the wife. She's like deciding to make plans without me again. This Alex guy is like, I don't know how he's so rich, man. He's like one of those multi-millionaires running around that it's just like trying to monopolize somebody's hobby or some shit. Do you see his like thing on the marketplace where he just showed off like a ton of cash, like one huge stack of cash. Not sure if flex or like just douchery at its finest, right? Also, why do you have so much cash in this day and age? Like, what kind of like weird Ponzi scheme, money laundering shit are you doing that you're carrying that much cash? Right? Like, isn't that like textbook money laundering crap? Money washing, yeah, exactly. Like, what kind of illegal shit is he doing? Like smuggling vapes into Singapore or some shit. Unless he's one of those like, hooked up with like the Chinese, questionable Chinese businessmen. The ones that bring all the girls in. I actually met somebody who was involved in that, in the army. That was yeah, he was like forever busy on the phone, right? Like talking about getting work passes and shit. All the shady people in Singapore. And the messed up thing, like every year he would come in like a new sports car, right, for reservice. So one year was like a Porsche, and then the next year was a Ferrari, and then next year was the Lamborghini. And then I think he got arrested and he disappeared for like 5 years. I didn't see him for 5 years. So interesting story about. I'm not even sure if I'm allowed to say shit like that and upload this video onto YouTube, but I'll find out now. By the way, we're down to like 5 boxes. Looks like it'll be just slightly over 2 hours, but okay, that's Future Fusion. Not sure if I pulled this the last time also. Okay, I hear my helper groveling outside, like arguing with the dog, so I probably have to take a look at it real quick. So let's just keep all this in the back first. I'm running out of space again. And I'm gonna be very unprofessional and reply my wife on stream again. Okay, the wife is like bitching about going out for dinner. She decided to try and make plans without me again. So, yep, let's just try and wrap it up. Wrap it up. Okay, so what else? What are we missing here? 3, 4, 5, 1. No more prismatics. So either some miracle double overframe or it's just all the way regular overframes, right? Is there any other overframe that I want to pull? I think we pulled everything already, right? I got the Abyss Dragon the last time, right? So I don't need to pull one. It would have been nice to pull like Abyss Dragon here as a prismatic. But then again, I already bought one, so I guess shouldn't be too upset. Are you still using Dozo, by the way? Like, isn't that like, do you have to keep making new accounts to use Dozo? Because like Bai keeps having so many discounts, like coupons and stuff, that I always find just using them is better. I know it's subjective, but yeah. Always using. Yeah, but like the prices there are not like necessarily better, right? Every time I compare the two, it's like it's almost the same. The only difference is that Bai always gives a lot of discounts, like coupons, like 10-15% off. So generally, I feel it's cheaper. The only thing I like about Dozo is that they are willing to split the bill. It really depends. Okay. I know Dozo. I always get the email about like yes, like here's 6% off, which isn't very much, by the way. 6% is like it's essentially nothing. Load. Also, do you feel the same as me? The new collector's rare is not that nice. Objectively worse than the old collector's rare. It's funny that they even bother calling it collector's rare. That would imply that it's for collectors, but you know, yeah, the new collectors. There we go. Neo Galaxy Ice. Again. Alright, this is the second one we pulled. Okay, let's scoot these guys over. Scoot over. And then, yeah, you guys can scoot over. Yeah, new collector rare. Yeah, this one. Isn't it just objectively worse than the old one? And again, like for people like us, you call it collector's rare, but it's like practically worthless. So, what's the point? Uh, Red Nova. Right, the old one had like a nicer, like the shatter foil in the middle. Is like excessive. Chibi double chibi pack. Oh, is this like out of shot? I just realized. Oh, that's a first. It's not great, but it's new. I'm surprised at this point I'm still pulling new cards, but yeah, there's so many. Everything can be prismatic, right? So okay, almost done. Almost done. Surprisingly out of energy, but yeah, I think a bit like like the last time, right? Sugar rush kind of feeling, high and then immediately crash after. Cyber and Lure Queen. Also, have you seen this? Like our two favorite sellers slowly lowering the price. Slowly lowering the price. Oh, barrel. I guess they realized like 3 times the asking price is too ridiculous. Though he has one listing that is like pretty interesting, where it's like essentially every single PSE, right? But he's like marked it up like 3 times or some shit. Yeah, that's the. I guess you call it master set of PSEs, right? But the price is so ridiculous. Like it's super overpriced. I can't believe how overpriced it is. I guess the argument would be like, oh, I got it all Japanese print and it's all in one place. But if anybody puts in even like a little bit of effort to accumulate them themselves, one day you just get essentially everything for cheaper, like half the price, even more than half. Yeah, overpriced collection, correct. I think he's selling it for like 4,500, right? Ah, that's our dear friend, Clear. It's our best friend from the last set, or the last opening. Did we pull all of the 4 dragons this time? There's 1, 2, 3. So the other one is the odd eyes, right? Which we did pull yesterday. So yeah, we managed to pull all of the 4 dragons in base overframe, not PSE of course. Oh, 7 Taekyon. I actually ran out of this. Like people quickly scooped it up from me, so I don't have any more left, which is kind of shocking. Also, some of the prices went back up. Do you see? Like if you follow, especially the hero set, the prices went up again, which is kind of what I was expecting, right? That's how Yute works, right? It makes you wonder whether he bought it from Yute, which is why it's so expensive, and then he's just marketing mark it up like double or some shit. If you buy it from Yute, it comes in like a very nice box, right? I actually considered buying from Yute just to get the new box. Because apparently they're turning 20 years old, right? So they have like a special 20th anniversary kind of like box that they're using to ship all their cards. It's quite nice actually, but obviously Yute price is like a little bit more expensive than Makari. I was speaking to like some, I don't know if he's a casual collector or new collector, but he was telling me how he thought like, oh, isn't Makari just like a carousel for Japan? And I'm like, yeah, that's essentially what it is, no? In fact, maybe it's more like a, like Rakuten is more like a carousel, right? Because carousel actually has a physical store now. Granted, the physical store only sells like second-hand luxury goods, but it is technically still a physical store. Labyrinth. Okay, almost done. Now 3 more boxes, and then have to go and entertain the wife. Blue eyes. I guess I have to like go and upload this another time because like the last video I learned, like people just wanted timestamps because they didn't watch the whole video. So I had to create a timestamp just for that, so that I will have to do that again. So that's gonna take some time. Though this one will be pretty early in the video compared to the last one. Last one's like 2 hours in before we pulled the GMR. This one is like, I think within the hour, the first hour. Something like that. Okay, 3 more boxes. And then let's do the packs and then we're done. know what? Let's just open all three boxes. Surprisingly hard to open. Ooh, okay. Rescue Ace. Chibi, which is like such a weird thing to say. Who is like actually asking for Chibi Rescue Ace? Blue Eyes. Borrow. Another clear wing over frame. That's unfortunate. Again, I guess we can't be too upset about it because like again we put GMR and the Blue Eyes. So let's see. Nope. Side frame gamma. One of the rocket cards, I guess. Nightmare Phoenix. Caldo. Okay. Almost there. Another Dingersu. What the heck? This is like the third one, right? Yeah, 3 Dingersus in Prismatics. So total, I would have pulled 5 of these. It's crazy. This Dingersu really likes me, I guess. And Clear Wing in Secret. Labyrinth. And last pack. Then last 2 boxes and then we're done. Surprisingly made up a lot of time. But I guess, we've just been breezing through the packs. Nightmare Cerberus Secret. I feel like I didn't get a lot of those the last time. I did like sort of sort it all out and kept it already, but like yeah, we'll see. Okay, second last box. Oh, that's why I already cut it open. Ooh. Nope. Ouch. Was that best? Yeah. Oh, this spam bots. Ultimate Slayer. Okay, let's see. What else? Anything else I would want to pull? Literally anything else? Other than another GMR? I think so, right? Everything we pull. We can't pull another prismatic because we already hit 6. So, yeah. We'll see now. Blue eyes. Borrow. That's the Monarch. Ultimate Slayer Prismatic again. Okay. Okay. Shocking number of those. Like real shocking number of those. So let's sort this out a little bit. That's our second one here. So total we've pulled a full playset of Ultimate Slayers. Nope. Lady Labyrinth Secret. So that's wait, am I still missing one overframe? Think I am, right? Eesh. Typhon. Abyss Dragon. Okay, at least it's a nice overframe. Probably replace the previous one with this one, since this is a Japanese print. By the way, if you guys see the like prices on Carousel now, there's like one or two clowns that are like overpricing every single card. I'm not sure what's up with that, but it's like pretty freaking insane though. Hopefully no people realize that it's like overpriced and nobody buys from them. But like I think they took the yen and just like divided it by 10 or something crazy like that. Labyrinth. Okay. Last box. Then let's all call it a day. I don't know if you can do the old pack trick for this one. It's hard to tell. Like there used to be a pack trick where you could tell. Let's just see if it works. Hopefully not, right? Because that would like ruin uh like opening packs. Let's see if it works. Nope, it's a collector's rare. That's fine. Like I don't know if you guys notice like the old really old sets. Like we're talking like duelist legacy kind of sets. If you stack every single pack side by side, like on its side, like that, the the foils actually stick out, right? So that's how you almost guaranteed pulling. You almost guaranteed pulling foils. Doing that. That's I think our first secret blue eyes of the day, which is kind of weird. So like if ever you see loose packs like that, that's how you. Not that you will find a loose box of like Duelist Legacy or whatever in this day and age, but if you somehow did, that's how you kind of guarantee the foil. I don't think it works anymore for the newer sets, but yeah, that's how it used to work, and then you would guarantee the pull. And then, yep, last box, almost there. We are shy one overframe and the last PSE, right? So, almost. How many more boxes left? There's one. This is it. This is the last box. And it's definitely going to stay that way. I'm not going to spend more money. He spent like, almost 8,000 on these sets. Not to mention now I have to spend more money to probably send them for grading. Drill beam. Sadly, this one I think is less interesting cards. That's the regular blue eyes overframe. Probably the best one to pull, right? Somehow we managed to pull again. Managed to pull the blue eyes and abyss, but no. Next one Grandmaster Liao Ai. There's no more already. This is the last box. So since we already pulled the overframe, there's no more Grandmaster. So sadly, no double Grandmaster. But again, can't wish for more, right? This is like 2 out of 2 hits. Clear wing. I mean, for rival set, right? Believe in the other cards. I believe in the actual statistics, right? There's one PSE left, so I don't know. Maybe you'll pull a good one. Nope. No, we didn't. It was at the very least a monster cardo, right? that's the that's the meme, right? Which if you have not, I don't know if you guys watch Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, but that's the best, like that episode where he does the parody of the monster card draw. That one is like so bloody funny. It's literally like the funniest Yu-Gi-Oh meme parody ever. If you've seen that. Okay, so last 2 packs, we're done. Not expecting anything, to be very honest. And then let's see if we get lucky with the special packs. Yeah, all the hype in the first couple of hours. First hour rather. Okay, so all these babies can go one side. Then let's try our luck with special packs. And then we will not be doing the pull away. We are going to cut the top. But let's hope I don't cut my finger. So what are we hoping for? Another major. That's the Chimera Tech. Yeah, let's see if you can get major again. Not that I need it, but I want it, right? Chalmers. Like almost cutting off my fingers here. Underworld Goddess. Red Nova. Yeah, okay. Another Chimera Tech. I guess we kind of half expected this, right? Because they're loose packs. They weren't like in a bundle. Every bundle has like 6, right? So you get 6 unique, and then the other 2 is kind of random. Which is why like I didn't get Dragoon after 2 attempts. Another Charmer. So I'm guessing those are the repeats. So everything else should be unique, right? Provided it's like the same from the same bundle. If not, I'm just gonna get like a ton of repeats. Okay, let's put that aside. Zark. I didn't even know this was a card that you could pull. What a interesting one to see. And ooh, Impulse. Nice. So Impulse probably the best one, right? So sadly no major, but whatever. All right, thank you guys for joining me. I'm gonna end the stream now. I'm not sure if I'll be back later to do like a gaming stream. We'll see how. Depends on my wife. But other than that, yeah, thank you guys for watching. And then I'll let you know if I'm going to do another stream anytime soon. The next like pack opening stream will be Chaos Origins, right? Yeah, we'll do that live. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all next time.